The Integrated Disaster and Land Management Project, IDLM, constitutes an emergent action plan which reinforces capacities of both development players and members of the platform in the management and the reduction of natural disasters adapted to the strategy alien to the climate change. This rescue project is critical to financial brackets, say the World Bank, in reference to the damage of floods occurred in Togo from 2007 to 2010. Damage which were estimated to more than 20 billion CFA francs for the year 2010 alone.
This is a very important project of the World Bank, which has been organized by the government of Togo, and we are here to support government's effort jointly with many other partners like the Global Fund for Environment, but also the United Nations systems and the European Union, most of them African Development Bank, also joining forces to be here and support the government in this effort. Why are we here? Because we've noticed globally that there are a lot of catastrophes and disasters which are now actually showing up all around the world, and they're all consequences of climate change. And we are here to work into two directions. First is prevention of disasters. You don't have to wait for disaster to occur before you get prepared. Prevention is better than cure. So one aspect is prevention, and the second one is to really strengthen capacity of all the institutions that are involved in struggle against risk management and also against flooding and these kind of things. As far as Togo is concerned, Togo was subject to two main floodings, one in 2007 and another one in 2010. Beyond that, we've witnessed that those two floodings have caused a lot of casualties, death, and loss of equipment and materials.
Disasters and Land Integrated Management Project falls within the effort of the government to prevent and manage disasters in Togo.
So the first thing that the project is going to do is to help the local community to understand how to reduce the risk of disaster, how to manage those things. For example, we know that some of the risks that lead to disaster are related to deforestation. So the fact that we cut trees, it is also linked to how we manage the land. For example, we use farming techniques that make the land poorer. So it will help the community understand those risks and have the right attitude to limit those risks. The second thing that the project will do is it will train the community on how to manage the disaster once it arises. And so this is very important because we have already put in place what we call regional platform for the reduction of disaster risk in many areas. So we want to train them, and that's very important. The project is going to also provide equipment to institutions to help us kind of have I would say to know what will be the weather institution. That's very important because when you have the weather information, you will know how to organize yourself to reduce the risk, especially the impacts of the disaster.
Due to the importance of the question worldwide, the World Bank reiterates its commitment in favor of Togo and supported the effort of the country in the struggle against flood and a sustainable environment and natural resources management.
This program is here to help sustain government into its resilience and help the people of Togo to fight if anything occurs, but more importantly to be prepared in case of anything could happen.
In Togo, the integration of climate change questions and the reduction of natural risks in the National Investment Program for Environment and Natural Resources testify how important the Togolese government considers the environmental questions, say disasters and land integrated management project.
The project, in a nutshell, is very key to us because it, for example, it will help us manage the land better so that it will help the productivity of our farmers. So we are really thankful to the World Bank, to the European Union, and to other partners from the United Nations system, like the GEF, the Global Environment Fund, which are actually funding this project. And we are calling on the Red Cross and other organizations which have always been very instrumental to our response, disaster response, to continue to support us. We are calling on the population to welcome the project and to support it because it is critical for us to reduce poverty.
$17 million. This is the amount of money the financial partners, namely the World Bank, the Global Environment Facility (GEF), the Least Developed Country Fund (LDCF), the Facility for Disaster Reduction and Recovery (GFDRR), the ACP-EU Natural Disaster Risk Reduction Program, as well as TerrAfrica Leveraging Fund (TLF), allocated to Togo in support of the said project, which is going to last 4 years.